Mavericks in the Field on AgDay is brought to you by John Deere. Connecting your farm is easier than ever, from just the basics to being able to make real-time decisions wherever you are. John Deere has the tech you need.
Part of smart farming is being on the cutting edge of technology, and that's the idea behind a new series of reports we're starting called Mavericks in the Field. We'll be showcasing how technology is changing the industry and the farmers who are making it happen. Farm Journal's Tyne Morgan kicks things off in Casey, Illinois, with a farmer who's always thinking about what's next and how advanced tech could help their family farm reach new heights.
With every pass and every turn, each move in this Illinois farm field is done hands-free.
That's what I think really makes this great, is that you can do all this and you can focus more on just watching the planter.
It's hints of automation Heath Husinggay has fully embraced.
And half the time, I sit sideways in here and I don't have to worry about turning. I know if I have an obstacle coming up, it'll tell me.
This is the view from his office each spring, and it gives a hint into how immersed he is into the technology available in the tractor and on the planter.
I can watch my pops, I can watch my ground contact, I can watch all that good stuff. So it just frees me up to focus more on the actual planter itself than just focusing on driving the tractor.
Modern conveniences that have opened a new realm of realities, some that you can't quantify with a true ROI.
Some of the things that we do a little different, we're quick to embrace new theories, just embracing the unknown.
Farming on the edge of innovation is seen as risky by some, but for Husinggay, it's become the norm. Instead of looking at an entire farm field, he's focused pass by pass and row by row.
With even the RTK, SF-RTK systems, the ability to replicate that when I come here and plant beans next year, my beans are going to be right there. They're not going to be over here, they're not going to be over there, they're going to be right there in that row. So then it opens up my mind to the possibility of when it comes to fertilizer and the options of, I'm not building up the whole field, I'm building up that strip. I'm not going to farm this 30 inches in between. I'm farming that right there.
He's also growing more precise in how he farms, but he's still willing to push the boundaries and try new things.
Actually, just over here on this 40, I had this wild hair. I had read this report that guys were doing skip row corn, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna make this work. So I think I planted 2 rows, turned one off, 2 rows, turned one off, 2 rows, turned one off, all the way across the planter. But I wanted to adjust my pop so that it was the same as me, where I would have been planting 35,000 across the planter. And luckily, I went in there and figured out how to shut the rows off and up certain rows and lower the other ones, so that was great. I was planting 45 to 50,000 on those 2 rows and then skipping the row.
He says that one trial then brought on a load of questions.
We actually had some commercial guys call and say, hey, I think you had a problem, you're spraying the field next to it over here. You might want to go fix that. I said, oh, that was on purpose.
A wild idea that actually worked.
It made like 5 more bushel than the test, but I haven't given up on it. I think it was maybe the wrong hybrid that I tried with it. So probably gonna try that again.
All right, thanks, Tyne. Well, they're a favorite of couch potatoes everywhere. We're talking about cheese balls, and one man was just crowned a champion, sort of, next in the